What up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in. Remember, if you like what you hear, tell a friend. On this episode, we got the homies Lavell Jones and Verseatylle, aka Verse. And of course, the homie Tito pulling co-host duties. I had such a fucking blast doing this episode. Man, we're just kind of all over the place, sharing stories, talking about Neon Desert, past and future appearances, and everything in between. And to be honest, the best part are some of the most epic cappellas in Sweet Jesus Radio history. Bars upon bars upon bars. We're talking rapping, singing, emceeing. Again, I recommend listening to the whole episode. Shout out to El Paso. And once again, shout out to all the listeners. Extra special shout out to those sharing the episodes on social media and word of mouth. I hope you enjoy the show. Sweet Jesus Radio. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Sweet Jesus Radio. Ow. I'm your host, Sweet Jesus. Got my co-host, Tito, in the house.
What's up, y'all?
Tonight, we got two extra special guests. Both of these gentlemen have been on the show before.
Yep.
Alumni, if you will. And both of those episodes are fucking sick, so check them out. I believe one of these, again, we're not going to say the names until here in just a bit, but episode 23, which was 3 years ago. Ooh. And then we got episode 52, Jones. 2 years ago. All right. So again, this kind of came together maybe on some, I'm not sure, just a coincidence. I hit up the homie and yeah, some shrimping, you know, shrimp making rice. And aside from that, you know, a couple hours later, the other homie, which will be introduced, hit me up, also requesting to be on the show. So I said, you know what, let's do them both in one. Both of these gentlemen are dope ass, some of the illest artists out there, rapping, singing, bars all day.
Appreciate it.
They're also going to be on the upcoming Neon Desert Music Festival lineup. All right, so keep an eye out for that. More on that later. So again, we're just going to recap some of the adventures they've been up to since the last time they've been on the show. I want to welcome to the show the homies Lavell Jones and Verseatylle, aka Verse.
What's up?
What
What's
up?
up? How you doing?
What's up, Jones? What up, man? What's good, y'all?
Dude.
He's saying what's up, Jones, instead of Sweet Jesus.
I know, right?
No, well,
I know you're saying what's up to him.
but it's good to be here with him is what I meant. But what's up, Jesus?
Chilling, dog.
I love what you're doing out here.
Yes,
How
sir.
you been, man? So
It's awesome.
It's been 3 years since I've been here. Dog,
yeah,
so
3 years for Lavell listeners. Check out episode 23.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, there you go. And
No
you know,
coincidence there, buddy.
3 years,
right.
Time flies, man.
Who's
3
number
years.
52?
I had no dreads.
52. Who's
I had
52?
no dreads.
Who's a famous 52?
Jeff
Tito?
Hostetler.
Hostetler? Is he not 52? Quarterback?
I'm just kidding.
I'm like, what the fuck number is that for a quarterback?
It's,
52.
No, it's no, I'm just.
That's something like somebody
No,
from
that's like some basketball
like
shit.
Brian Urlacher.
Urlacher?
That's what I was thinking.
That's his name wrong? I got it right?
No, I think
Yeah,
that's what I
52,
was
he's
meaning,
52, yeah.
but I said something.
Fucking Hispanic Urlacher. And then we got episode 52, 2 years ago.
Hispanic R. Kelly, actually.
Oh shit!
Not in those terms.
Oh nah.
But what I mean is,
Careful.
no, check this out.
If
No,
you're
I got
under
it
18,
to
ladies,
a science.
careful.
What it is now that nobody really fucks with R. Kelly,
Okay.
you know, people don't want to talk about how great his music is, but y'all can listen to me now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, I don't have the baggage.
We have a
that-
new R.
That made
Kelly.
zero sense.
It's a
but
new R.
okay.
guess we have a new R.
A
Kelly.
new R. Kelly right here,
Okay,
but he's
still kind of weird the way you
Nah.
did that.
That's still a weird.
no, you can't never take, bro. He wrote for Michael Jackson.
Wait, what?
R. Kelly wrote for Michael.
Okay.
You're going deeper in the hole.
Oh, wait. I'm going to say, don't be bringing Mike up now. Don't be trying to put
Make
my
me flip
man.
this table over, dog.
Don't try to get
I'll
through the
flip
mud.
this table over.
He's a.
All right, man. So shit. So listeners, man, like I said, you're in for a treat. One of the things I want to do, guys, is just give us. We'll start with Lavell.
It's our reverse.
Some verse in reverse.
He's a little more.
You know me, I'm
You know what the corniest?
the host with the most Hennessy.
Oh
see
shit!
that?
The corniest
I gotta
album
do that.
title. You call it reverse.
No,
Some-
I have the
That's why it's so
universe.
corny.
I have the universe.
Oh, that's it's even worse.
But that was
When you were
granted,
younger.
yeah. Granted, that was 11 years
Dude,
ago.
isn't that funny when you're younger? You come up with some shit, it's like some pun, and you think it's like some
greatest
mind
thing
blowing
ever.
shit.
Yeah.
And then like, especially in our era, before the internet, then the internet comes out like, oh, there's like
You couldn't take it back.
300,000.
Yeah, as quick. You couldn't cover it.
Yeah.
It was all like set in stone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shit's
Now
hilarious.
you can kind of get, people.
No,
get over it.
that rapper Idea we talked about that. Like, it kind of stuck that name, but as he kind of came up in the scene, he hated it because it's just like he spelled it all cool, but just that word, Idea.
Yeah.
He hated his own name, but it just stuck. So yeah, man, it's okay. Verse recap. What you been up to, man? It's been a long time. I don't expect you to remember every little thing, but some of the adventures, some of the highlights, milestones that stick out, man.
Dude,
Shows,
good
music,
to-
and anything else, even
Good
personal
to be
shit.
here, man. Since episode 52, there'd been like a big anticipation for an album.
Oh, yeah.
But we've just really been taking different routes on strategy. And man, a lot of things are going on for me. I've been making music since 52.
Yeah.
We were knee deep in a whole lot of music. But at this point, we're creating a large catalog, and we're doing so because we actually built our own studio now.
Oh, shit.
So we're downtown.
Bravo.
500 South Stanton. Hit us up. It's a Estilo Feedman, a Estilo tattoo company.
Oh, nice.
And actually, my man's is at the expo. I don't know if y'all saw that. The Sun City Tattoo Expo is going
I
on
didn't know that.
today,
That's today?
Saturday and Sunday.
Nice.
But yeah, Digital Crate Studios, man. We're located downtown. It's a studio workshop, and so I've been pretty much knee deep in that. That's a new business and venture I've been doing. Plus the graphics.
The graphics.
Don't forget, I've been
forget
out
the
here. I've
graphics.
been branding everyone, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help the entire scene.
That's what's up.
Anybody with passion who's really about it. I want to be hands on and trying to build any way that I can, and one of them is graphics. So that's pretty much it, man. Versus graphics.
Some of the shows, man, that might stick out.
Ooh, some
in your
shows. Let's
mind
see.
over the past few years. I mean, it's a lot of time.
Well,
but-
shit. This last year I had gotten that first place in the Razcast competition
Oh, yeah.
for SoundMind Solutions and
Yeah.
Trace 6 Entertainment.
Dope.
Oh, I was one of the
And so-
judges there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Thanks
He
for
was
the
one of the-
$10, bro.
Let's split him that
he's
money, huh?
like, no, but he's all like, I gave you more than $10.
Give me my change. You didn't give me my change back.
No, someone had the audacity. So after that, I don't know. No shots fired. Just
Yeah.
they were like trying to make it seem like we cheated or something. I felt real disrespected by that, but
Let's
I
fire
mean,
some
it's
shots.
okay. All
Nah,
you
it's
have to do is just, bang, bang.
Step it up.
Nah, basically,
Nah,
I've been working hard, man. So, like, I mean,
We've
just
been doing this.
Yeah, just trying to have a presence regardless, like whether it's graphics, business, artistry. I've been releasing a few new joints, some
yeah.
new singles. Cop that new single, Dead Right. The new single, 24 Hours. I don't know if y'all just heard. I just released last week, 24 Hours.
Bang, bang, bang.
R&B. Bang, bang, bang. He's like,
I was saying to him, Jibs.
He's like, that's what he did. I was been looking for that fucking Pops GIF too.
Bang, bang,
Yeah,
because
he's
the song's
all like-
about him basically getting it in.
He's all like, yeah, he's all like.
I was like, well,
And
damn,
she's
first.
all, yo, daddy now.
Now he come out. Talk about you go out of
Yo, daddy got game. Yeah, no. So yeah, no, hit it up. Produced by Pure Logic and
Shout out to
Pure.
Pure Logic.
Yeah, shout out to Pure Logic, who's also my partner, a business partner, and 50% of Digital Crate Studios. So it's half and half.
Nice.
And yeah, man, I've been out here trying to keep everybody entertained, and I've been networking with a lot of people, and then fucking with the rare individuals as usual.
Nice.
We've been in the game with each other for a long time now. So
long time.
this is just like
Hell yeah.
the proof in the pudding and shit.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. All right,
That's
let's
why
go.
he wanted to start with me. He's all like,
I didn't know the question you was gonna ask. And I was like,
It's just a recap.
Recap.
3 years ago for you, I'm obviously I'm sure you music.
I got 5 kids
Shows.
now. I've been married 3 times. I've been
5 kids.
Well, I have
7
3
baby
kids.
mama.
You got 2 kids.
exactly. I got 2 kids.
Damn.
No, besides since 3 years, I already had my daughter. So,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
So since 3 years ago, well I had a son, but that was like a year and a half ago. I dropped Memento. I dropped a whole bunch of videos before that, but Memento was like the highlight musically. That's what I've been working on forever anyway.
Yeah.
Fire. Go cop that everywhere.
Memento.
You heard the man for real though.
One of the hottest albums of last year.
Shout out for Tito for not listening to that yet.
Oh, is that true? Where's he at?
He's hiding because he hadn't listened to it.
Darrell Peoples, that's my favorite track.
Darrell.
What is it? Moment.
That one is
Speaking
called
to the mic, guys.
Hear Me Out.
Momentum.
That was called Hear Me Out.
Oh, okay.
Hear Me Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that. I have the studio at the crib, so we recorded it all there. Shout out to my main man Sean B. He's
Sean B.
my engineer.
Nice.
Yeah, I just been doing that, man. As of late, I've been I got some new stuff I'm working on. I'm doing a documentary with the homie
shit.
Inks. Inks from Lost Visionaries. And then
I like how I say it with this, with a Hispanic
Oh,
accent.
say it again.
Los
Say it again.
Visionaries.
you know
said
where
Los-
I'm from. This is where I'm
He
from.
was, he's from.
Shit.
Shit.
You probably knows more Spanish
this
than me,
man,
man.
he eats more Mexican food than any of
He probably knows
us.
more
Right.
Spanish than me,
Don't
man.
get it twisted.
Because I
trust me.
know he does.
Let's see, give us some Spanish. Arroz con pollo.
I know he knows.
that's not
He knows
Paso
how to
Spanish.
say tacos de bistec. That's about it. There's
Bistec.
a bistec.
I didn't practice for this.
What
so
up?
got me
What
on the
up,
spot.
y'all?
No, but just that. I have a lot of stuff in the Vote
The Volt.
that I'm about to release. Just
Nice.
strategically planning that out. But yeah, for the last 3 years,
yeah.
show wise, if the same question applies,
Yeah. It does.
I didn't do Neon last year. I did the year before though, and the year before that. So that was 3 years. So the last 2 out of 3.
Word. Shouts to Neon Desert.
Yeah,
That's
shouts to
right.
them.
NDMF.
Yeah.
I did too.
Oh, shit.
Let me go back. Recap.
We're gonna go back and forth.
go
right
back.
now.
That's what they do for sure. Yeah, they
VA.
just much
I want to
stuff.
redo my answer.
You can't redo it on live.
You can't
Yeah, that's it.
Hey,
what I hate about that shit.
Unhear that shit.
Hey, y'all pretend you didn't hear that. Earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
Jinx, double jinx. Jinx, you owe me a line.
Synchronicity. We're gonna call it some synchronicity.
Oh yeah, and I grew some dreads too over the last 3 years.
seen that.
That's what I done did. You know what I'm saying? Just
Motherfucking Samson.
Oh, shit, boy.
There we go.
He's
Hey.
a Nazarite.
And, he's falling off the wagon with the spin off ice.
Definitely not.
So what's that all about? No, give us a little bit of that, man.
Okay, so
The whole mentality, philosophy behind it.
well, I'm just trying to be healthy. Honestly, I got 2 kids, so I'm really like I'm
Nah, make it deep, dog.
legit.
There you
No, this
go.
is as deep as it gets because I've been like
That's the deepest, though, for your
I'm
family,
trying
you know?
to be. Yeah, I'm running around my kids. I'm like, yo, I'm kind of tired.
they were-
I'm just like.
Just
the
like
hell,
fatigue for no reason.
But I was living not like a super unhealthy, but up all night in the studio, whatever, and not eating real good, and
All right.
whatever. But I used to be a super huge health freak back in college, so
Nice.
I just basically this year I just been drinking a gallon of water every day, eating oatmeal every day, working out, running a mile every day.
Excuse me.
In the gym. Like I said, this is my 3rd time drinking an alcoholic beverage all year.
Nice.
So,
Shout out.
but it's not just to.
I feel like you're shaming me,
It's
but
basically.
Nah,
Yeah,
It's just
not
I feel
us.
attacked.
This is the 3rd time I drink alcohol today.
sounds like third time. Oh, it's year.
It's,
I thought you meant within the hour.
Shit.
Is it still January 1st? 3 times.
Oh, that's the only time for
Nah,
New Year's.
but yeah. So
day
but I mean,
and
I've never been like an alcoholic or something like. It's just amazing that
No,
Jones
yeah,
stopped
yeah.
drinking. No, fuck
Trying to
it.
elevate.
I'm just
I heard they call you vegan, Jones.
that's what they
I
call
heard
me
you
now.
turned vegan, dog.
Not
You
vegan.
Oh,
stay
shit.
chilling at
Vegan
Monarch,
Jones.
lick it up.
He's just gonna burn him with that one.
No, I should never told that. No, the homie Andy C made that joke up.
What up, Andy
And
C?
he's like, Vegan
What's up,
Jones.
dog? Dynasty.
He's like every
That's a
time,
dope name, though.
every time you put something on Facebook, I'm just gonna say, yeah, Vegan Jones.
Oh.
I'm automatically just put Vegan Jones. But you know,
I hope
you know,
we running over here. Am
the
I
way you
running?
pour your beer is horrible. By the way, you gotta,
No,
you gotta
there's a
tilt that
science
shit.
behind it.
you gotta fix that.
There's a science
I just-
behind it.
that's horrible.
No.
I gotta
Because
see.
you're going off of it's got to be a certain amount of head, like an inch or whatever.
But you gotta, like, pour that in there,
Nah.
You-
Here's the science behind it.
I wanna see-
That's intentional.
Okay,
The reason is,
I know
when
he.
you drink off the can,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna get gassy down here. This is here when you drink it like that.
And you get the
If you
burps.
get all the bubbles out
sex.
in the glass,
Hold on.
It's not gonna happen down here in your stomach.
Let me.
So,
It's
how
on-
much is
it's on
left?
purpose.
How much is left in there?
My baby girl is a bartender, so I need to talk to her.
But that's on purpose. It's
What,
literally on
is
purpose.
this true?
You
Is
get
this true?
if you get all the bubbles
this-
out on the glass.
So what are you doing?
Is
What's
this
the-
accurate?
So what's the next move? What's the next move there?
I'm waiting for it to drop down. I'm gonna pour the rest, but I actually wanted to
So you want
agitate.
everything to
I wanted to agitate and get all the bubbles out because it's less in here.
science.
Yeah.
He said he's waiting for it to drop
Fuck trying
down.
trying to look cool with
Drop down.
Just
Drop
the
down. Drop
I just-
down.
literally.
No, it wasn't too cool.
a
Just so you don't
biological
have
thing.
so you don't have the phone. But
No,
okay,
no,
I get
no,
it
no,
now.
but it's
That's
biological.
Cool. I
You
know
get all
that.
the bubbles out here. It's less gassy.
He's like, I've been
40
drinking for
42
years.
years
boy.
old,
Can't
but-
nobody tell me how to pour a beer. I know
Yeah, but when you're
exactly
young,
what I'm
nothing
doing.
affects you. I'm 42, man. It's like I was like, wow, shit, random
shit.
pains,
Oh.
bubbles.
That's what's up.
You
That's
know?
smart though. I'm gonna have to see.
So that's on purpose. So I wanted to
think
be
somebody's-
agitated.
I just
wanted to
drink
be
this
agitated.
shit.
I think somebody's at the.
And matter of fact,
Oh, where's Tito at then?
I don't know. I heard that.
lock himself
somebody's
out?
here. There's a special guest here or some shit.
There's definitely somebody.
Is there?
Oh shit!
Oh.
Shit! He would. You know what? Me and this man.
Propose to him.
No, this man used to be the motherfucking boss. He's still a boss,
he
but he used to be
says.
my boss in the secular world. And
He's doing
He would-
custom made shirts.
he
he's doing
would
custom-made
always
pizzas.
fucking. He would always bring some motherfucking wings.
He
and
got,
pizza. and-
That's the second time.
Right.
always.
I forget there's listeners.
Do we have listeners?
A couple, all three of them. So we did the recap. All right, so let's talk Neon Desert, man. So of course there's a history. Of course, Neon Desert, that's the shit. That's the festival to me. That's, I've been there multiple times. Shouts to
City.
the hookups and the VIP bracelets.
Yes.
Point being is
shout
this.
out to Patty.
Y'all, yeah,
Shout out to all of them.
that's where it's at. You know what I'm saying, Patrick?
Patty.
So my
Shout out
point
to
is,
Christian.
my point is,
What up, Chris?
y'all have been, I don't know how many y'all done, but y'all, it's like y'all staples.
Same.
When they look to who to, tap for that shit, of course, it's going to be y'all. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's others, there's bands, but y'all
Shout out to
y'all-
Rainbow Ruckus.
you're on that list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So talk about that, man. Talk about some of the history, but also talk about the upcoming joint.
Cool.
We'll start with Verse.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, man. I jumped back on the scene 2015 and
Rap now.
fucking with my boy Eddie Boy. My
Yeah,
nigga,
what's up, Eddie
yeah,
Boy?
Shouts to Eddie. Shouts to
You
Eddie
gonna
Boy.
shoot that video?
AKA
Eddie Boy?
Lord Bills, varsity alumni. So they.
I'll slap him upside the head.
AKA,
Anywhere for
AKA, if I'm fucked up, you finna get shot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
AKA, hold me back or you
Leave me
dead.
alone. Look, I'm pulling out. No, or fucking,
Man, what?
or
Wait, what?
Now, that's what was sketchy.
Oh, you don't. That's
what he told
anyway.
you?
That's neither here nor there.
No,
No, but
that's a different podcast.
my man Young Jung, aka George, they done created a lane for me at that particular time,
Nice.
and we actually did the silent disco.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, actually, you guys had tore it up that year as well. Rare Individuals was on the bill. Oh, thank you, Tito. And then, yeah, man, the that time was really dope. I remember we were like the last act, but what was weird is I think we had like snuck on there a little bit, and at the end, yeah, cause we were a little bit late and shit. The shit was kind of done, but then of course we brought everybody in as soon as we started rocking. Then I remember 16 was pretty epic. That's when they started doing the Juancito Plaza.
Oh,
And
shit.
then what was
Juancito.
then we did the 17 was the New Paso joint. I think was it 16 New Paso or 17?
What year was the
17.
3-day
Wait.
joint? That shit was crazy.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
that was six.
That was 16.
That was 16.
That's 3 days
That
of
shit was-
debauchery, bro.
Friday, Saturday,
debauchery.
I was like,
He said debauchery.
I didn't even want to see the acts. I was like, I'm gonna stay in VIP at free beer over here.
Yeah, so hey, and y'all make sure you ask questions and shit. But yeah, man, them 17. This is some dope shit. Cause 16 we ripped it. I believe you can check out the video on my Facebook. There's like 3,000 views or some shit. That was when we had the fuck Donald Trump joint in the back screen,
Oh,
and Blaine
yeah.
Train was spinning, and everybody's
Shout out
seen
Blaine
that
Train.
video. What up, Blaine? Yeah, and then 17, I was blessed to fucking rock with the Rare Individuals, man. Actually, my man Darrell Peoples and Lavell Jones Well, pretty much we got together in the lab. We recorded. That was a great time that we had that night. And
That was my crib, right?
I was at his house in his studio, Jones Studios.
Jones.
Yeah, and fucking smoking out of that big ass bong you had.
Oh
This
shit!
fucking-
Dude, I gave me a big ass bomb
Yeah,
for a
it's,
housewarming party.
That shit's fire. And then
Nice.
It's a nice one too. Bro.
so yeah, we fucking. I remember that I done learned some things.
Oh, boy.
I done learned some things. I know you probably heard a lot about me, but you can't believe everything. I know some niggas wanna talk about me. When they see me, it ain't a thing. I done some things. I done learned some things. You remember that?
Yeah,
So yeah, that shit was just flames, and it was great work. You can check that video out too on my Facebook at Versus Book or Brandon Bustillos. And then I said the governor. For business reasons, I'm okay with that. There's been so many years that I never gave you that shit out, but fuck it. But
So you're
yeah,
saying
man.
your name is Brandon. Who's the?
Is that Brandon on there?
That's it. That's it.
The
No,
double
I'm
B.
just kidding. No, yeah, man. And then, but that was a really good one. And we even kicked it after that. We had a lot of fun.
I'll see you
And
at the
yeah,
meeting.
the shit was dope. And then we skipped a year, and even what was it, 18? Neither of us performed. But we were there. We were present. We were. Remember, we was wilding. And I don't know if y'all ever see on my Instagram at VersusGram. I'm Verse. That's my gram. Hit me up at Instagram. At VersusGram. But yeah, man. I always every year at Neon Desert, I sneak into the wrestling ring.
Holy shit!
And I take a fucking picture. Yeah,
I seen them joints.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, and
So,
you stand on it and you do
well,
some shit like
when
that
I
on the
first
rope
did
or
it,
some
I
shit.
actually got
That's right.
together
Shut
with
off
the.
some shit also?
My
No,
body
I
started
never
ass
did.
like
I sometimes I if someone was there to wrestle, I would take my shirt off.
Damn,
You
take it off
I'll
right
see
now,
you there.
dog.
Yeah,
see you there.
yeah. This year, Jones and I, we're gonna fucking jump in together. I'm gonna clothesline him. Nah. But I always do that, and I look forward to doing that this year. You know what's cool is that the same luchadors that usually go through that shit every Neon Desert, I'm actually doing graphics for them. Shout out,
what's up,
shout.
bro.
You
Gotta
saw
universe
that?
first.
Did you
Look
see
at
that?
universe first.
Yeah,
Wow.
shout out to the main man and Wolf's Den Gym. Yeah, I've been doing graphics for them for the Lucha Libre.
Nice.
And that shit is really cool.
Charlie,
I've been doing like awards for them and stuff like that. So,
dope.
what's up, Michelle? What's up, Mo? How you doing? And then, yeah, man. And then this year we're
And
gonna
for the
fucking-
listeners, just to let them know the what's up. They're live. Just to explain.
Oh yeah,
Just to
we're
explain to the
over here. We
listeners.
So it's
live over here.
What in
and
the
shit.
hell is going on now?
Yeah, they're like, what's up?
Shit is lit
Girl
over there.
showing up.
But yeah, and then
The escorts finally showed up.
and you know what's kind of crazy, and
Got
it's
some pizza. Hurry up, eat.
Pizza / escort.
we're representing our crew. So in the past years, it was Varsity Alumni. I was always fucking with Varsity Alumni, and then so this year I feel like I'm the representative for our crew.
Yeah.
And then in the same aspect and respects, Lavell's representative for his crew.
Yes,
you know?
sir.
So that's it's really cool.
What's your take on it, man? Same type of deal.
What was the question exactly
It
again?
was basically just the history of Neon Desert, and then now this year.
Okay. Oh yeah. So
Your experiences with it behind the scenes. If you got a dope story, feel free to share it.
So neon. So this is gonna be the 5th year I've done it. I guess how long has Neon been around? 6, 7 years?
Shit, when did it start?
Like
It's been about 6, 7 years.
12?
Yeah.
2012, right?
So basically, I think we've done it every year but 1 year, or maybe
I
2.
think it was 2012. Because
2018
remember,
and,
yeah, that first one.
And that's pretty much it. And then yeah, they always show love for sure. We've done it with the live band a couple times, and those are like special. Those are my favorite Neon Desert for sure. Like,
Yeah,
it's just
those
like,
are
'cause they-
dope.
Got the whole
First off,
band.
I don't really have to we don't have to burden everything on us,
Yeah.
because we can just turn around and be
Like, come
play
on,
that
jam out,
shit,
jam out.
and
real
then
quick.
voila, and just catch them, So I'm doing the live band this year on the solo
shit.
set, so it's gonna be Memento with
Oh,
the
for
live
real?
band. So it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to
Wow.
till they hear that for real. And
Oh, yeah.
and yeah,
That's
so
fucking
we
dope.
did the new Paso one. That one was super dope. That was when the year that we brought out Evander Grimm.
Shout out to Evander Grimm.
Yeah, and we let him do
Big
that,
things.
The last song, the right now, that was boom. That was is a wrap.
Does he live
Snuck it
here?
on them, huh?
Does he live here?
Who's traveling?
Travel?
But
Let's do that new video you guys.
Well, if you'd like to be on the podcast again, hit me up.
Have your people call my
Oh,
call.
you people,
Right.
people call Tito. That's my
That's
people.
right. You need to get him in the El Paso shirt and shit.
Yeah, for
yeah.
real.
Word up.
For real. And then yeah, just Neon's been always fun. You know, my funnest Neon, I guess, perform watching was probably J. Cole.
Oh, hell
That
yeah.
was dope.
Future would killed it also. Because I remember me and
J.
JB
Cole
were
is
like
dope.
VIP, like here's Future, like look, we can like look down and like throw something and hit him in the head, like kind of like right there. It was super dope. And I never really listened to Future like all these years until the same year he came, like a year before Darrell really put me on. My brother really put me on Future big time. And so that whole year I had been listening to him when they announced Future was coming. I was like, bruh, like what are the chances? Like
It was
oh,
going
it's about to
down.
be-
It was going down.
So we did the same stage that Future did, and that was super dope. So those are my favorite two that I was like, yo, this is, you know,
Hell
great
yeah,
experience.
man, shit's special.
That's
You know,
dope.
That reminds me of my homie, man. He bought some tickets to Cali Uchis out in Cali, out in California. This is before they got announced out here.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you could have seen it here.
There you go.
Save you a couple dollars.
Okay.
400. 400. Yo, I
That's,
got
at least,
a,
that's at least two Jordans right there.
I got a
Jordan
cool
and a half.
Neon story.
Go ahead.
I remember that first year, we when I said we were at
Pardon the chewing guy. The
Yeah.
whole Tito came through and blessed
with
us with the
the
pizza.
yo, this pizza is good too.
What is
It
that,
reminds me of
Bonsaso's?
New York pizza.
What are you shouting out?
It's nice and thin.
Bonsaso's Pizza.
That's
go.
the homie Kex, man.
Shout
for
out to
real?
Yeah.
Kex.
Because the homegirl, you don't remember Vanessa that showed up to the grand opening?
Yeah.
She put me on to that. I
Yeah,
haven't
no,
tried-
he's
she recommended
You know,
it.
he was out in San Francisco. He's a
wow.
chef, moved
Oh,
back
really?
here, so he started his own shit, and like shit is fire.
What's it
Anybody?
called?
That's like
Need
a
another slice?
yeah. Well, maybe a little. Yeah. That's when you know it's some good shit.
I got my
You're
own
satisfied.
Bonsaso.
But yeah, when we did that, when I said we did the silent disco that first year, I think it was 2015. Then we all fucking popped the pill. And
shit.
we went to go see Party Next Door. That was when Party Next Door was.
I just want to
going.
clarify, Lavell Jones did
Not
not,
you,
pop no
not
pill.
you, no.
Yeah. He said we.
No, when I
No,
said
you
we,
good, you
yeah,
good, you
no,
good,
I'm
you
talking
good.
about Varsity
You
alumni.
good? You guys want to clarify?
Yeah,
I
he's
don't do the pill shit.
we was
Just for the record.
This was in 2015.
I'm all-
I was like, so much has happened in the life.
We've grown
How
so much.
many years
I am a new person.
It's all. First of all, I've also disowned the MDMA products.
It was a simpler time.
Yeah, it was a sacrament. No,
Simpler time.
nah, but yeah, in simpler days when we were watching Party Next Door. Nah, we were waiting. The DJ was stalling. It had to be like an hour, and it was pretty much hitting. And we kind of waiting. We smoked. We were chilling, trying to catch a vibe. And I'm like, man, there's all these people here. I'm hype as shit, and we're just sitting here being bored out of our minds. So boom, I just hit it. I was my mind's telling me no, you know. And then everyone just all of a sudden like you know, everybody just turned around like, oh shit. And then I was like, I forgot someone started beatboxing. I started rapping. I had at least 2,000 people turned around looking at
That's
me.
what's up.
And we turned up in the crowd. And then the ironic thing was, as soon as I finished, I was totally out of breath,
then
cotton
came
mouth.
out.
They gave me the beer, and boom,
Show
Party
size.
Next Door came in.
So
dog.
you basically opened up a party.
Yes, basically. I was taking it by storm. I'm like, man, if y'all ain't gonna get on stage,
You gotta take it.
someone's got to take advantage of this shit. And I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
we're all artists here. Let's rock. I remember Ed was just like,
That's dope.
fucking
When you
verse.
when you hear the words, when you see R. Kelly, then taking advantage. You know, it's the
see
same.
it?
Oh, I get the reference now.
Oh, yeah.
It's all making
I see what you
sense.
did there. I see what you did there, verse.
Okay, synchronicity.
That
Synchronicity. But pause. Pause on
I see
that.
what you did there.
But that was nice though. That was a good time, man.
Hell yeah, dog.
One time I got lost at Neon, but that was like
Lost?
last year.
Man,
We was VIP, and
he
then
lost.
yeah, I was tanked. I must have been like. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please,
There you go. This kind was
yeah, please, drink responsibly.
Let the record show.
Neon, yeah.
He promised me some
Did
Henny.
they? Hey, did they? Oh, I didn't. I was driving, so I didn't want to
See,
get.
he's
too
responsible,
tanked.
guys. He's
I was
responsible.
trying to be responsible.
Don't believe the hype. He's responsible.
That's right.
You know, that's what Uber's there for.
Shout out to Lyft. I got banned from Uber for
Oh shit!
for
Did you
reasons.
say Uber?
Damn, for real?
We won't talk about that.
This is just some fun. Like, there's like,
I said shout out to Lyft.
He's all fuck Uber.
you know, only a certain amount of people who are on that fucking list.
Yeah,
And you're on that list,
and I'm
nigga.
one
Like,
of
you
them.
are.
And all of
No,
our passengers,
you know
probably like
what?
12 of them. He's one.
No, but you know what?
Pathetic.
Lyft held us down at South by Southwest one year. This dude was just listening to NWA
Hell
and he
yeah.
was doing spins. I was with Dub T and Blaine Train at that time. Shout out to Dub T.
Yeah.
And then it was fun. You could see that video. You could see everything on my shit. Sometimes people don't scroll no more like through stories, but
Y'all don't even
a
scroll
lot
no
of
more.
us, we put all of our history on
Fuck
this.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean.
All the pills you popped.
Whoa,
All the
on
bills.
on the
First pop.
Snapchat and the Instagram, maybe, but not the Facebook.
We talk about acetaminophen.
Hey, family.
Yeah, hi, mama. She ain't there. No.
You don't
Shout
even know
out to-
who's
yeah,
on your,
I know.
you don't know who's on your Facebook
I know,
right now, bro. They're gonna get you, bro.
I know her, so. Shout out to them, though.
Hey, all right, shit. That's the Neon Desert shit. So you touched on the music, earlier. But let's go into more detail. Let's start with Lavell. I know you got a joint out.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's been out. It's not brand new. But, it's the first time talking about it on Sweet Jesus Radio. And for those that may not know, living under a rock, let's give them a recap. And just, let's go into detail, actually. Fuck a recap.
'em know.
Credits, producers, behind the boards, not just producers beat-wise, but who's helping out in the studio, videos, all those credits, and
best
any
cover.
stories,
Okay.
things like
That
that.
cover was
Memento. This is the
So-
Memento right now.
So if you want a visual representation of it, if you go on my Instagram and scroll down, you'll see I did a series of making the album from Memento, and each one we did like an episode, like 5 or 6 of them.
Okay.
So it's like 6 episodes, whatever, of just like recap. So if you want to see it, it's super dope. I love those. But as far as producing, man, honestly, it's really simple. It was Josh. He made all of them, but 2
Shout out JB.
but 2 of them. Yeah, so JB's been my main man, making most of my beats for
Shouts to Josh.
all my projects. To be honest
Vibrations.
with you, Vibrations,
Killing it.
Yeah, they made things for anybody, or any artist you've heard from up past. I'm telling you, anybody who's really made some noise, they've touched in a chorus or a beat or anything. I'm telling you right now, their hands there and everything. So
I got a joint called Move On from Vibrations.
see.
Damn,
Vibrations,
there you
man.
go.
Vibrations, Josh and Albert.
It ain't
shout
out
to
yet,
them.
though.
Yeah, so and then as far as behind the boards, what was it?
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
I was doing Lamar's class, dog.
I'm listening.
You
Don't
doing Lamar's?
you don't need to overdo it though, because that thing goes,
It's a-
You about to you
You
give
know,
birth?
Nah,
Just giving birth, bro.
you can.
It's like this.
Give me this.
all, yeah.
God dang, I say
all.
hit it whatever you want in this thing over there.
Breathing exercises.
No, that's if anybody ever smoked with me.
Slash anxiety attack.
Saber.
Slash inside.
Something's going on.
It's all you want
God
to get high.
dang. All right.
Anyway, it's Memento.
Yeah, so behind the boards, as always, is my man Sean B, who's been doing all my stuff, all the rare stuff since 2011. That's the homie, man, for sure.
Oh yeah,
There's no Lavell drums without Sean B, for real.
nice.
Now, we recorded the whole joint at my crib, at my house, and it's excellent quality because all the equipment is at excellent quality. So,
Yeah.
and so we built that from the ground up because I've been going to studios for years and paying fees and blah, blah, blah. So when I got my house built, I was like, we're going to build this room straight for the studio.
Hell yeah.
And then we put the right money into it. And yeah, so we all
Pays
always
off,
in there.
man.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. We just recorded it. Honestly, I've been working on it when I went to the whole mindset of it.
Yeah.
I remember listening to Kanye West, College Dropout and Late Registration. And I'm really like super. When I'm in the music, bro, I could shed tears. I could do anything. I could just, be all in
Yeah.
it. So I was like, man, if I don't feel these kind of emotions on my next shit, I don't want to even put it out.
Yeah.
So I remember the first song I made for it was Wiser. Now, we've started Wiser. People don't even know. Like, I've had a Wiser for years. I can't say like 2 years, probably like 3 years before I even released that mug. But it was like versions of it. Like, then we added
Yeah.
a chorus, like a choir effect to it and all the
Evolving and
yeah,
shit
a lot of
over
different,
time.
to build it up. And I was And I was thinking to myself, like, that's a long time for the song. But then I heard Kanye West say he had all the lights for 4 years. 4 years.
Oh yeah, I heard that. I read that shit. I read that.
Yeah,
huh?
so
Nah, but he like kept adding, taking
shit.
away,
And I was
blah,
like,
blah, evolving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you were to hear the first version of Wiser,
Yeah,
exactly. The one we did with the video
I
with the
love
paint.
that one.
Yeah. So
Thinking about
if
you.
you heard like the first version of it, it's not like the same as this
Yeah.
one. So it evolved, and it's like my baby. So that was the first song that that sparked the whole album. I was like, I went to JB. I told him, yo, I want to be able to perform the whole album. First off, that was like really want to have this kind of like
That's a big deal.
and yeah, so it's 10 songs, 11 songs, something like the 11 songs,
Perfect.
I think. And I made one beat on there, which I'm super happy about. It's the fourth track. I think it's
shit.
called Thought. That's the one that me and Sean Bizzle produced. It's just really like honestly, like I love as an artist, like I just love it. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
If I wasn't the one to make it, I would still appreciate that art like big time for real. I'm like,
Hell
man,
yeah.
okay, this is something dope, But I just want people to listen to it and feel something, anything,
Nice.
because that's really what all I want my music to do. Like that's
Oh,
all
yeah.
all it does for me,
There you go, people.
from up.
That shit
Where I
is
pull from,
that shit
That's
is
all I
5
pull from.
mics.
What about?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
5 mics?
I mean, that's how Lavell do.
that shit is 5 mics.
Hey, but video wise, who did the video?
Okay, so videos. So we did, since we're on Wiser, we did Wiser with my man David Corral. Shout out to him.
Shout out
Yeah,
to David
I think
Corral, the motherfucking
Putting in work.
Golly,
Yeah, putting in work,
the
for
man.
real. Because I remember the first video we shot with him was, I think, Hop Out, maybe. And after that, I was like,
retarded.
I like how you work. I like how when we're contacting you and how everything's going with the relationship, I'm like, I want to work with you solo when we do shit also, and yada yada. So I've just kept that open. And I shot a video with him that like 2 years ago I never put out. Me and Zion. It's for the road, the last song of the album.
Oh, I love that song.
And I was like, you know what? We're still gonna work on it, but I'm gonna combine two like stories. My dreads are way shorter, so it's gonna be weird if I put it out right now.
Oh,
But
shit.
I am gonna combine
CGI.
like, the past with the present, and we're gonna do something with that. But yeah, David Corral shot Wiser, and we did a whole thing with inks and from those
What up,
visionaries,
Les?
and they basically painted Memento, like a whole mural of Memento while we're shooting the video.
That's
so
dope.
It's basically that in the background.
Hell
Then we
yeah.
got a whole bunch of people to basically have a paint party with us, and we just threw paint around.
Oh,
I
yeah, I
literally
remember that
still
one.
have
Yeah,
paint
yeah,
in my
yeah.
hair to this day. I'm not lying to you. I
Damn.
have red paint in my hair. If I look down, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh,
see it.
shit.
Like,
That
I'm not
shit's
lying to you.
fire.
That shit
Yeah,
just not came out. I'm like,
Damn.
Listeners, I see red paint.
Bro,
I'm
so-
confirming it. It's confirmed.
it's
Damn.
just in there. I'm not trying to be no little
What
dread-headed
kind
color.
of? Yeah, is that like? Is
He
that
has red paint every
Shout
day.
out to the Migos.
He
Nah,
told me-
listen.
he was like, it'll wash out, whatever. But I guess because dreads, obviously it's thicker. And I had all kinds of paint, though. And I wore something on my hair. Thank God. If I didn't, my hair would have been, I don't know what I would have
Still
done.
have paint
I don't
looking
know what I
like
would've
George
done.
Clinton and shit.
But I had like blue and all these colors in the back of my hair. But that
Shit,
came
I have a
out.
story
I
to
seen
tell.
that shit was fire.
looked
though.
dope, though.
Yeah, that shit
so,
was fire.
That was fun. And then
Around.
Shit was
What else?
serious.
what other video do I have out for that album? I think honestly that's the only one I have out right now for that one because I dropped
That's the only
a
one.
couple other videos, but that were like just associated but not on the album. But I'm
Yeah,
shooting a video for Forget About It. Hopefully I can next week. We've been just pulling everything together, and that's
a
my
dope
baby.
joint,
I've been
too.
patient with it because I'm like, you know what? It's not like this is not my music. First off, is not anything that just lives for this time and it's just over.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be patient with the song, with the visuals for it, and when it happens, the way I want it to happen, it'll happen. And yeah, it's about
That's
that.
dope, man. Take notes, people.
Come on now.
You want it to be timeless.
Timeless.
exactly, yeah.
You should be timeless, dog.
Hell yeah.
Like the originals.
Yes, sir.
One of the originals. Remember you in the episode 52?
Let's see,
One
sing
of
it.
the
That's
originals.
that
No,
one.
you said
How's it go?
self-proclaimed. And I was like, no, I'm in the books. You were like, you were
Self-proclaimed.
yeah, you were like, oh, I'm in the books. Nah, but that joint with Darrell Peoples was my favorite off that album.
Thank you. Yeah, I remember.
Also, though, I love that the joint you did about your daughter.
Oh, Leah Jones, man. That's
That Toby fucking Robbins shot.
I remember having two stories. Okay, about first off
Yeah,
with the
let's
Hear
do
Me
that.
Out. So the one with Darrell, the way we wrote that hook is we were at Andy's crib, and I put the beat on, and it was me, Josh, Darrell, Andy, and Andrew. All of us were in the room.
Oh,
Yeah.
Drew, what up, Drew?
Yeah, Drew was in the
Okay.
room. Everybody. So I remember me and Josh were just humming like, dun, 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 dun. And Josh kept going, and I was like, yo, I want a Jagged Edge feel to it. Like,
Oh,
Jagged
shit.
Edge from back in the
Yeah.
day when you
Yeah.
could feel that shit.
Okay.
So we didn't have any lyrics to it. We were just like, and And I was like, and I can't sing like how Josh sings. When he was singing it, you could feel that shit. And I was like, boom, that's it. Like we had no lyrics, and I was like, we already got it. Don't trust me. That's all we need right there is that feeling.
Would you record it?
I recorded. I'm a huge. If somebody's like,
I can't even hit like
have
like that.
1,000 voicemails. Trust me, all the homies are like, they know because I'm like, yo, say it again.
Yeah,
Let's
the
do it
idea
again real quick.
Yeah.
But this is one question I wanted to ask on that one. Was Darrell Peoples singing?
He was singing also.
That's the main vocal on that one, or what? Or how did it? Because I heard it and I'm like, that's not JB's like
Darrell,
in that way.
Josh,
He was singing a
Zion.
See people. Oh, okay.
And I think Eric Burden also.
vocal.
I have a couple. Like usually when I do
layers.
I put like layers for
No
sure.
wonder.
And probably
That's how I
Sean
was
and
like,
maybe Drew also. Like I have like
crazy.
I have like, and I just probably will pull like from one part, like this one. Okay, one of the illest singers. His name's Eric Burden. I'm telling you, look him up. He does shows in Austin. He's a huge artist over there, man.
He lives
nice.
here.
No, he lives in Austin now.
Okay.
But I was in school with him. He was one of my. He used to live with me and everything. He sent me. I sent him Wiser. See, this is one story of Wiser. I sent him Wiser,
shit.
and he I was like, yo, just sing over
It's
it.
because this album is a big deal.
Yeah, like
Yo, follow or hit my man. We Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal,
everything,
everywhere. Memento.
So I said, sing over it, bro, and I'll just pull what I like.
Yeah.
And I liked everything, but I was like, man, I don't want to. It just doesn't fit all the way. But he's saying this one part, and it was a high pitch. When the beat drops, when I'm feeling low, like he hits super high. And it's the last hook. If you listen to it, it's the last hook. You'll hear
JB be fucking some shit up.
It was Eric Burden.
Oh,
though.
you're talking about
Eric Burden, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So
See,
that's
I love you,
EB,
JB.
not
sir.
EB on this one.
So he sent that back to me, and he had all these tracks to it, and I just used that one part. But it hit so perfect. It's just like, man, I wish I could use everything, but for the record, it's just, you know what I'm saying? So I just am so
perfect.
detailed, like down to everything, you know?
It's good to have options. That's
exactly.
You making music, you just.
Yeah, I love that. And then what was the other song you said? You said "Hear Me Out," and then the other one was
Talking to the mic, bro.
Which
Please.
one?
Oh,
No, I think the. Did I mention
so people can hear you.
Your daughter's joint?
Oh yeah, and then Lil, with Toby also. Yeah,
that one's crazy.
Yeah, Toby,
that's beautiful.
I love the way he put
that one
video
literally
together.
that one made me tear because I have a daughter
if
too.
you have
Shout
kids,
out Divinity, Selah.
No, I want
you know I love you, baby.
Shout out
and then
Jones, you already know.
my little schmin. But yeah, that shit. Honestly, Memento, man, show them the custom. At least show my people.
To what the
Yeah,
all right, listeners. So right now, we made some custom-made Il Paso shirts for Lavell and Verse. Tito on the job.
Fire.
Shouts to Rolling Rock.
That shit is fire. Thank you guys. That shit is fire.
I'll take one.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Appreciate you.
Can I tell them that what? Let's tell them that one.
Tell them
on
all.
the Memento.
Yeah. All the stories.
My man Jones is who did the resize on the back job?
Oh,
Your boy Burns
Inside story.
Yeah,
Explain to the listeners.
So,
tell him.
Hashtag versus graphics. I'm all about. Hit me up for the graphics. So my
hit him
man,
up with questions and all that, like
my
that.
man Jones, he's just like, yo, I need this at a certain size. He's like, you think you could do it for me? And then right away, what I said, I'm like 10-4.
Yeah.
It took me with like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I just
bow,
boom.
quick.
I'm like, you're like, yo, thanks, dog. It's because
What are you referring to though? What do you mean a certain size?
When you
we want to
post the
explain to the
album,
listeners.
whenever you're basically subscribing or publishing anything on the digital outlets, third party distributor, you're pretty much there's some guidelines that you have to stick to, and one of them was the sizing of the back, the back image.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I get it.
So I guess he ran into an issue with that. He was like, yo, I need it at a certain size. Yeah. He hit me
He didn't
real quick.
take like the quality away and all that stuff.
I just resized it for him and then gave it back to him. So it was almost like I was able to take part in that shit in a weird way. Look at my Oh, like
he's
put me in there. Synchronicity. Synchronicity. I took part in there.
We're witnessing.
I was hot in a
himself
bitch when he said, I was like, I was just doing graphics. I was like,
that ain't nothing.
yeah, I was
That's
like,
a meme right there.
I was like, beep, beep, beep.
I was just doing graphics.
That shit was great
He
though.
hit you at the right time.
Yeah, it was
man.
perfect.
To this day.
Synchronicity.
I see you.
Synchronicity, man. It's gonna.
Man,
So it's in the lead right now
that's
as
it.
far
I
as
think
titles.
so. I think we're shrimping.
We
Like
stay
you said.
shrimping.
What you said?
Stay
Shrimping.
shrimping. I can't go into the details.
That shit's
Are
crazy.
y'all still shrimping?
Oh,
Something like that.
that shit's funny, man.
You mean to tell me a shrimp made this race?
Bro, but
Dude,
that's
imagine you're on that shit, dude. I could feel like my veins on my neck popping out. I was laughing so hard, bro.
Damn.
I've had that.
Inside joke. Listen,
Better
sorry
your
about
neck than your fucking head.
I felt like the whole shit, dog. But anyways,
I've made some hits
check
off
it
of that
out.
shit. I have a new song actually.
oh for real.
It's called. It's
Sing
gonna be coming out soon.
Sing it right now.
It's called Life, Song, and Destiny.
Oh,
Live, love, laugh.
But
No.
life,
Life?
song, destiny.
Oh shit.
What you
What's
think?
the connection there?
What's in there?
He's looking at me like I was supposed to get something.
He's like, did y'all hear what the fuck I
Bro,
said?
just
I don't get the synchronicity on that.
Take those first.
LSD.
Somebody's paying attention.
Hey, shit, the rocks are flowing.
Cheers,
Rolling Rocks are
cheers to
flowing.
sweet Jesus.
The Rolling Rock.
Yeah, so that's produced by Pure Logic, and you can follow him at Logical Purity on Instagram. But yeah, man,
Shout out
he's
my main man,
actually
Joey.
he
What up,
sounds like that sound. We were really traveling. We were on a journey, so to speak.
Oh shit.
And it was a great experiment, and you know, I don't know if you know, everyone kind of has their own style of creating, and some people you know choose to try and you know.
When I create, I like to walk around in a pamper. In a diaper, you know what I'm saying?
See, whatever.
Like cowboy boots and a diaper, you know what I'm saying?
It's
That
all.
was
I didn't
inspired.
believe the girl that was spreading that rumor about
Yeah,
you.
she
but-
did. She put it on me. I put my legs up.
That
I put
would
my
all
legs
make
up.
sense.
That is
She
not
changed my
Photoshop.
diaper.
I know it's all like you
walked
cannot
in.
take this back. Jesus.
She walked in. You know,
What up,
I had a
what
dirty
up,
diaper.
Dirty
She
Towers?
changed it for me.
Yo, but no, but I mean, just all jokes aside, the joints kind of has a Timberland vibe.
All right.
Shout out to my boy Pure Logic, man.
Yeah,
He's
that's the
very
homie.
he's really
Yeah. He's a
eclectic.
sweetheart of a guy, too.
He's got a lot of fucking different styles, so he's not afraid to be challenged.
We need
in
to hang
certain
out,
areas.
Pure Logic. I'm back in El Paso.
There you go.
Yeah,
And,
what's up?
Let's
what's
do
up?
some
What's up?
live song shit.
Y'all got to hear that song. That one's really nice, and I'm gonna put that one out really soon. So we got that one. A whole lot of other songs we're gonna put out too. Did
Hell
you
yeah, man.
did you hear the 24 hours joint though?
No, I haven't heard that one.
You got to hear that one.
But check it out. So we're gonna end with some acapella in a little bit, right? But right now we're gonna do, if you can, Tito,
Yeah.
listener questions. I think there's a couple.
So real quick, I guess let's check to see how, you guys got people still.
No, but
live?
on my page.
Oh, on your page.
Yeah, go to my page
cool,
for and then we'll check out all the other ones.
Oh, yeah, I
on my
got you on
personal.
Facebook. I got you.
But I know you shared it, right? The questions. Did you get any hits on that one?
Yeah, a couple. Well, yeah.
So
everybody really
I guess if you guys
Go to
still
my
got people
personal page
live,
first.
make sure they're following El Paso.
If you got people
right?
live asking for questions right now,
El Paso,
and then I'm gonna
tell them to holler.
So
But yeah, if you wanna
if y'all
follow-
got questions, go to El Paso
I'm gonna share.
on Instagram and put in a question. Just DM them. My man Tito right here is gonna read them off to
On
us
the spot,
on
baby.
the spot. You know what I'm saying? I have the same glasses. Good luck.
There's
with
like
you.
one or
Thank you.
two
Good luck
on the
to you
personal,
and
on
everything
the-
you do in life. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So
so much.
your Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
So now it'll.
So, yeah.
I can read those if you want to run the.
The questions on Instagram. Okay.
So now maybe it'll alert a whole bunch of new
Boom.
people.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah, let them know. And,
So right now we about to get some questions in. Anybody wanna?
Oh, he ended it and then.
Well, we're gonna
restarted.
start
Once
with
they start tuning in and
the
shit.
ones on my personal page. I think there's a couple. I kind of did it last minute, so sorry, listeners. I try to do it like way ahead of time so they can pile up them questions. But it was kind of last minute because your boy was, being a troublemaker last night.
What'd you say on Sunday? You had hit us and it was like, oh, I'm sorry.
What did I do on Sunday? What you talking
What
about?
he say? He's like, I had a late night. I'm sorry, I didn't get
Oh.
y'all some shit.
On Sunday night?
What happened? Yeah, you was tamed.
Oh yeah,
dog.
yeah. You
Yeah.
just
Out there, I was out.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
then,
it.
yeah.
I wasn't even like trying to do St. Patrick's. Fuck St. Patrick.
Appreciate you.
But I was out there. I just like, I was bored. And then I'm gonna
St.
go,
Patty's.
I'm gonna go, but not fuck St. Patrick. It wasn't about that. It's just like- because I don't want to involve a saint in my shit.
Oh,
It's me.
okay. All
I take
right.
all the blame.
Okay.
My point is this: I got bored, my boy's over here doing sound at Sister Esther's. So I'm going to go hit him up, you know, and then I visited him. And after that, met up with a homegirl over at Brass Monkey.
Ooh,
and then she and I went to Monarch, you know.
Whoa, right next to
Prickly. Shout out to Lenny. Hey, Lenny. I ain't been there in a minute, but you my dog, bro. I'm just on the straight and narrow, not drinking right now, brother.
I did love that they had R&B night the other day.
Oh, I saw that.
for real?
I saw that.
Did they play R. Kelly?
Probably not.
No, but they were playing some new deep
Michael Jackson. Were
they playing some
R&B
verse?
bass.
Was they playing some
You
verse?
know what?
Some
They
SWV.
should. Anybody who needs my catalog, you know,
Man, they ain't playing
hit
no
me
verse.
up. I got
Come
you.
on now.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
Pissing
wasn't-
me off not playing no verse.
You know,
I
I
got the
did
questions. I'll do
some
the
graphics
questions
for
Okay,
them
okay,
too.
yeah.
hey, Tito ready with the question.
Let's go.
All right,
Shouts to Lenny, though.
So yeah,
Shout
shout
out
out
to
to
El
Prickly.
Paso.
Monarch.
El Paso,
Send
Tito
your questions
Diaz.
to at El Paso if you got questions.
Yeah, make sure you're following.
You got
us,
questions
all that.
at El
Follow.
Paso.
All right,
They gave me a
so
custom
Throw the
tee.
name,
Paso.
huh?
name of the
Yeah,
person.
yeah. It's,
read out
we just
again.
got one on there
Okay.
right now, so
Okay,
we'll
cool.
kind of see it. So the brain,
The brain.
the
Shouts to
brain,
the brain.
yeah, that's what's up.
Mm.
He has a question for Lavell and Verse. So I guess we'll ask Lavell first, right?
Okay.
What artists are you most excited to see at Neon this year with this year 2019's lineup?
Okay.
That's a good question.
I'm most excited, which I've seen him before, but Wiz Khalifa, because I've seen him on the Cushion Orange Juice tour, which probably was the height of his career and the best. Like musically, he was on his shit.
Come
at
on
that
now.
point, and I saw him in that. So I'm down to see Wiz again, like for real. Wiz.
Nice.
That's nice.
He got arrested last time. He came
Yeah.
So I'm kinda-
that's why he didn't
I'm
come.
kinda sketch
I think
about that.
for
I was like,
He might
No,
not.
but
He might
you
not
know
want
what's
to
great
come.
But that was years ago, though.
Yes, you know what's great is you could see that also our city culturally has also grown and expanded because
that
because
right.
no,
Not with the weed.
no,
Not with
in
the weed.
Neon, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Not
We
with the
were
cops, not the
chiefing.
Yeah, but
Last year, I literally my crew left me. I wasn't like in the front right there in
Why does
front
that
of
happen
Gucci
so all
man.
the time?
Cause everybody's all fucked up.
Yeah.
Well,
That's-
we
that's how it rolls,
first we were
baby.
just talking about LSD and all kinds of other shit. Shrimp. You talking about shrimp? So
Hashtag
anyway,
his
though,
birthday party. Last
as I was smoking 2 blunts to the face. Just,
okay, I see you. Just I'm trying to
everyone
envision
smokes-
exactly
and
what you're
Neon-
telling me. You know,
You don't have it-
there you go. That's where it's from.
You guys weren't smoking heavy in Neon. You were.
Man, I be doing what
I
I
know
do. That's
you
what I be
do.
doing.
He's
It.
all, I don't put. He's all, no.
business out there.
No.
But what I'm
Everybody knows
saying
Joe
though,
smokes
but
weed.
what I'm
though. That's
saying
not a
is
big deal.
that as opposed
beautiful
to
thing.
as opposed to
It's a beautiful thing.
As opposed to Wiz getting arrested before, I don't think
Right.
that would be the same demographic this year. I think it'll be more highly accepted. You know,
It's more acceptable now.
Yeah, it's more
Yeah, but he got a warrant.
anybody
Maybe,
who has
who
warrants
knows?
is
Nah,
getting
I'm just
arrested in El
joking,
Paso.
Yeah. So that same question for Verse.
All right,
Who you excited to see, man?
Yeah, you know what? Well, if my hot date is still in line, you know what I'm
I'm in
saying?
line.
Like, nah,
somebody-
no,
oh, you
she's a
cheating on me?
female. She's
Identify.
she's really gorgeous too. But if we gonna get
She
in
loves
there,
you already first, okay?
I know she do, but you know, sometimes we gotta, anyway, it would be Miguel. Cause I really think that. Well, I've never seen him, and taking
That'll
it
probably
back.
be my second
We're
for sure,
looking
yeah.
at like 2011, like Adorn and like Kaleidoscope, and then like you know me, see Kaleidoscope dreams.
shit.
I be I'm
Yeah.
into that shit. So
Yeah, no,
anyway.
he goes hard, dude.
Yeah, and
he's
then
got an
his
old school
new
soul,
shit
man.
is fire too. It was 2 years ago, in 2017. That joint with J. Cole.
Yep.
Fire. Like I think I'll be able to.
I just hope he really brings
simultaneously-
like a band or something. Or like, I mean, even if he
Well,
doesn't,
it
it'll
just
probably be like
brings
some
it.
live
I know.
shit.
I don't think he's gonna short us, dog.
I don't
think
know.
he'll be good.
I don't know if he'll bring live shit.
So I want to have that moment, you know, of enjoying that sort of demographic. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I
I'm
do wanna
Verse.
see- I
That's
do
what
wanna
I do.
see.
I do R&B soul.
Yeah, that's
you
all
see my
you.
category.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to see, and then.
You're on that
We've
level.
opened up for Tory Lanez a few. He came like
Multiple
4
times.
times, and he came again. I mean, but he's got some joints. I
Tory
like
Lanez
that.
is always here.
Yeah, that connects. He said it.
Hey.
He turned up.
I don't know who
one
Tory
time.
Lanez is, but
He's always
wasn't he
Tory
recently-
Lanez? Oh,
I
he's
know
dope.
who he is. I
Oh.
know him. But
Oh,
wasn't
shit,
he?
I
What
gotta-
up, J-Dat? What's good, man?
Is he the one
He's
that
yeah,
was-
telling
Sweet
me I
Jesus
gotta
Radio.
stop my live. So y'all watching, I'm
questions,
gonna stop it and I'm gonna
at
start
El
it right
Paso.
again. So
What
come
up,
right
J
back.
Dat? Shout out to you and all your designs. It's killer fucking design. That's
J-Dat.
one of my biggest fucking inspirations.
Oh shit.
But
But is he the one that
Miguel,
was-
you know, doing that whole moment of just having shorty and also hearing the content, it would be really nice.
Yeah,
I think,
definitely.
especially, but in the VI, I'm wondering if at the stage, which stage they're gonna be, because you know how in the VIP we have the top of the thing where
Yeah,
you
top where you
can
can see.
stand up, So I was thinking that would be nice, you know, real romantic. You're so romantic.
All right, so the second part of the question, and we'll go back to Jones on this one. So, as a fan, not if you were performing at this concert, would you go and attend this event?
Yeah,
I mean, with the lineup, you think it's a solid lineup? I guess what he's trying to ask.
I think the lineup's been. I think honestly, I would go for sure to have a good time for sure. You know, get the energy. You know what I'm saying? I think it's not the best lineup that Neon's had for sure, but I think it could hold up. It holds up. You know, it's not.
It does hold up.
It's just definitely.
Holds up.
It's different genres also. You know, it's not just one kind of genre. So, but I would definitely go. Yeah,
Caliucci's gonna be there, dog. How
Caliucci.
come nobody's talking about my girlfriend?
First, what do you guys say on that, man?
Okay, I would definitely agree. It's eclectic as fuck, and then but I think that's what Neon is almost like getting into. If we look at all of them, is they wanted to, I think, represent what El Paso would like go out and see. So even like the I feel like the curveball is fucking Don Omar. You know,
yeah.
But come on now,
But you got
It's something different. They're trying
but
something
in the
different.
classic sense.
Yeah.
Who the fuck doesn't want to go see? You know,
That's the god in that world.
You might as well
God
see
in that
him.
world.
You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, it's like, bro, I've always wanted to see him. You know, so it's kind of
I've seen
like
that kid.
maybe it was 10 years I wanted to see him, but I never seen him. You know,
Right.
But now you
so
see,
and then especially in our city, come on now, and when we're talking about females. They really appreciate reggaeton and things like that. Another thing, Caliucci, oh my gosh, she's fucking all that shit is just killer. So no one's talking about that, but I think that's because that's more of a blind spot for commercial and more or less like people who are righteous in the music. But I would also
I'm gonna send this to Caliucci.
I would say you said not as an
this
artist though, like would I really go as a fan? And I would say if you really pay attention, this is the year of the classics or like the legends. Like you're looking at like old school veterans, even like Steve Aoki and things like that.
I
Like
forgot about
where people are and that's El Paso if you really pay attention.
Hell yeah.
Like for instance, even Lavell and myself, like we've been doing this shit for a long time. And finally, it's coming around to where people are really like, nah, you know what? Those guys really do it, you know? And I think that it goes along with our city as far as like a lot of us who have been putting in work, for instance, yourself, eye to eye, you know, but don't let me tell them about the joint we recorded in the garage.
Oh, man, they ain't ready for that, bro.
See, they don't even,
Man,
Tito
back when I
has
lived on
the
Tepic,
lost
dude.
archives in his
On the
studio.
west side?
Yeah,
That
man.
I
the
recorded some
garage.
shit too.
Yeah.
I was just like, dude, that song still
and back in the
goes
day,
hard, man.
and back in the day, that's when I was on my
Was
MC
the
shit.
Sunset
Yeah,
shit.
no, it was,
Killer.
that's a good track, dude. That's
Fire. And
like
then
Anthony Hamilton, man, style. You know what I mean? Like
with,
soulful wise, you know what I mean?
Nas
With
lyricism.
lyrically, like,
Right.
dude, that was a fire track, man. I'm like,
where is that
you
track?
still-
Can
I'm
I
like-
get?
I'm like, you still haven't put it
give me
out?
that? Where do you have
you don't?
that
Yeah,
laptop?
I still have it. Yeah,
We need
I
to
could
get that.
man.
We
I
gotta
was like,
put that out. See,
I even was like,
synergy.
we need to get that.
He's all look.
done.
He's like, oh, he's been sitting there, but like, he's like bullshit.
In about 10 years, you might get
Yeah, I know. But no, if you get what I'm saying, like,
What up?
I also nobody's mentioning Paul Wall like as if
Paul
yeah, like so that's the
This is
thing.
a solid
See,
lineup, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let's throw some names out there.
I never
Come
seen
on.
Paul Wall,
Well,
so
I've never seen. And you know,
dope.
last time
That's
he
dope.
got arrested too for smoking weed.
Man.
Yeah, so now I feel like this is redemption.
Well,
bro.
was it-
like-
didn't Flip Star with Busta Rhymes? Or Busta Rhymes got in trouble
You
for the
made it
same
seem
shit,
like I
right?
was being in there.
No, it wasn't weed. It was fucking with them cops. But
Oh, yeah.
what
What
the
up,
people?
people?
What's up,
weed
y'all? What
smoking.
up? What up?
People's
hold
on his mug.
Hold on.
So-
Stop talking over each other. Hold on.
Let's throw that question to Jesus. I mean, I know it wasn't really, it was intended for the artist,
That's
but
a good one.
let's ask
Shit,
him because I
man.
mean he's the host with the most
I know.
right here. So
Hey.
first, let's back
The
up.
host with the most Rolling Rock. He's always drinking
Yeah,
Rolling
man,
Rock.
he's killing it.
He loves Rolling Rock.
So who are you interested in seeing
To
this
be
year?
honest, It's look at this kid. I'm not gonna talk over these assholes. Who is it?
The rowdy fuck. Y'all love me.
Yeah.
What up, Jay Bizzle? What up,
You
people?
know you love us.
Let's show some love to the fans out there. Let's see.
Hey, we live right now, so sorry if we messing up the podcast.
What
but
up,
we're
young
showing-
fell?
Josh said ugly as fuck.
The dark skinned prince had something to say.
Dang,
He's
bro.
so dark.
That's the homie.
He remind me of my shoe on the inside.
Oh shit.
You gonna take that, Jay Bizzle?
What's up? What you got?
You gonna take that,
I'm
Jay
right here.
Bizzle?
I'm right here, Dr. Michael Jr.
Dr. Show.
Anyway, I love that dude.
Oh,
Hey,
that's great.
honestly, man, a lot of that shit, it's not my cup of tea. But I respect all the artists, but Caliucci's, that's what I want to see.
He said, but back to Caliucci.
That's Caliucci. To see her live, you know? I mean, I'm a fan. So that's what I want to see, you know what I'm saying? But some of my favorite memories are...
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
we're talking about, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Some of my favorite memories are, you know, J. Cole,
Mm-hmm.
Cypress Hill, Mark Farina,
Mm.
you know? What the fuck are some of the bigger ones? Damn, shit. Because I'll be honest, man, I was plastered at all those shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but
who else was it?
Lil
as far as-
Wayne was awesome. Lil Wayne, come on, nobody's
No,
like,
I'm
I'm
not a Lil
like,
Wayne
that.
fan.
He was one of the greatest.
Who else was?
Lil Wayne, what did he say? What did he say? Tell him.
No, he said to you. He said,
Oh, okay.
Who?
Josh
I
Brown.
thought he was coming from
No,
me.
this shit is hilarious.
Still matter what?
He said, can I be on this podcast when it actually comes out?
Yeah, I was pranking him. It was a
Oh,
prank. Tell him it was a prank.
oh shit.
I was punking him.
It's so funny. Hey,
Yo,
you heard Josh
gracias,
say-
Hey, you know what? A lot of times past, let's do it. Because like
let's
it's
do
giving
it.
me time enough to like forget the questions. I'll come up with new ones.
There we
so
go.
It
You hear
sounds,
that, Josh?
so it sounds natural.
Wait, let me let you. You heard that, Josh? You
Let's
guys-
do it, Josh.
Oh shit, there we go.
We're doing it. I actually was gonna bring it up
Beef
because
squash. You see that? I am the.
that's
What's the?
The mediator.
Mediator.
Thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Ain't no
Hey,
beef,
what
though.
up, Josh?
that's like one of like 2 episodes that like got lost. Like it's happened one other time.
But Josh has lost a lot of shit. Like this nigga recorded an album and the whole
See,
shit.
Josh?
got
Oh,
lost.
shit,
Nah, but here's a
No lie.
Hey,
No
but
lie.
Josh,
Like,
I got
that
love
album
for-
was classic.
It's all because your daddy been praying for you. You know,
Hey,
he wants you to be on the worship team.
Oh, stop. Josh go. You.
First of all, I want to clarify. I love to worship, and I was on the worship team. So that's where you get. That's
He
where
said,
you,
"Hell yeah, my niggas."
That's where you
There we go.
yeah,
develop
let's do
skill.
it. We'll do it. We'll do it.
That's
Now.
right. If you can't
All
sing
right.
at church, you can't sing nowhere.
So
True. That's very true.
Come on now.
here's.
Don't make me start. Don't wait. Hold on.
Well, this is the,
No.
this is how we're gonna end it. We need some acapellas, man. This is we're already an hour in. You know what I'm saying? Over an
Last
hour.
time it was like 2 hours.
Yeah, I know,
He
but
said, "Give me
shit.
another hour."
Was it 2 hours?
Yeah.
You had better stories, man. You didn't come
Oh,
correct.
no, you haven't asked us our stories together.
Honestly, that's
though.
it.
I ain't
don't
asking
have
for
any
stories.
stories.
I've
No,
been-
no, he's saying them together. They
Together.
share
Hey,
together,
we've
yeah.
been-
You ready?
It's an open mic.
Well,
I
let's
got to
tell
take a
him.
pistol.
Oh,
He said, "My
so
dad top
that's
version."
why he thought he wanted to end.
No,
He was trying
but-
to-
So you're gonna
No,
tell
no,
us
no,
a story
hell no.
about you two.
Well, first of all, I want to give a special shout out to Rare Individuals because one time we had actually
You want to wait till he comes back? To tell
No,
the
no,
story?
yeah,
want
no,
to,
no. Go
or
ahead, go
what?
ahead. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, he said.
Oh, that's kind of like the thing he does. He's
I
probably gonna
I
go.
think he should tell the story when he's here.
Why? Well, he was the one who wants to hear. You
Yeah,
see?
so like he told us to bring the stories, and he gonna disappear when the stories come out.
Oh, you see? Whoa.
Hey, so well, real quick, while he's going out there,
Well,
let's do
as
this.
First
So-
of all, we didn't name every good artist on there.
On the thing. Okay, but real quick, because I don't got no questions on Instagram yet. So if y'all still got people, make sure send them our way.
Maybe I can check the Facebook.
Let's see what's up. See
And
who's
if y'all
on.
got questions, go to El Paso and
Make sure they're following us.
follow
send us
at
the
El
questions.
Paso and send us some questions. Send them some questions.
Whoever
They
we
gonna ask
got
on the
on
spot.
that's still live.
What up, Eddie boy? What up, dog? I'm gonna need to edge up soon, my dog.
Hey.
I'm gonna need a 3-hour edge up, Eddie boy.
Oh, he's still coming.
he knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, oh.
No, I'm just gonna go to his house. I'll be there forever.
You mean
Let me put you on that
like
shit.
this? He's like,
It's stupid.
But the question is,
but you'll never, you know how some barbers would leave that little.
hey, but does it
part-
come out clean?
Oh, it's
That's the
clean.
question.
Oh, always
I haven't
clean.
got
Clean
a-
is
I haven't
always
got a
clean.
trill cut in a while. Junie cuts my hair.
Oh man,
But I
Eddie
would
boy's been
love- I
edging
would
me
love
up.
to have a trill cut.
Eddie boy's the only person
He
I've been
don't never
trusting
wanna-
to edge me up for the last
He don't want to drive a
couple months since I've done it, year or so.
Junie will go anywhere. Junie's Junie be like, "You're in Horizon? Bet I'm over there." That's just crazy.
Oh shit.
Nah, but let's see who's on the Facebook.
Sometimes it takes me longer to go to Eddie Boy and get an edge up than it does for me to get a retwist. like
that's like me and
we just be
JD,
stuck
you
over there.
roasted right now.
Like me and Eddie Boy just be chilling. Be like, yo, it's been like a couple hours. My girl's like, thought you was just going to get a haircut.
You smoked like 3 fucking doinks.
But you smoked like 3 fucking doinks. That is true though too.
Where did he go? He went to the restaurant too. He cut out.
I think he went to throw some away.
Okay.
Finally, all right, it's just us now. You know what I'm saying? All right,
Now we can start the show.
Yeah, I
right?
didn't agree
You know
to do
what I'm
this
saying?
shit with Verse. All right, they just cornered me into this. All right, now it's my turn. I'm just joking. Y'all know me and Verse go back like since I was like, how old were we, Verse? Probably like 12 or
Really?
10.
Y'all go back that far,
That
man?
far. Back in church. We went
Wow,
to St.
for
Church,
real?
yeah. We used to freestyle in the car together.
Damn.
All of us, yeah. I
that's
bet he's gonna
what's
tell a
up,
story, yeah. We used to do that.
man. Damn.
To take it back.
So,
People don't
so
even
who
know that.
started first between y'all, like doing music? I guess you say.
I don't know who started first. I just know we've been doing it. I know I've been doing music forever since I had a memory, you know. But I do remember vividly us in the car, and I remember Verse used to freestyle. Like I never heard nobody freestyle back in the day. I remember that.
Working freestyle.
And
Yeah, he's on point.
yeah, I remember that. So he ain't even here. I'm glad he ain't here, so he don't get his
Yeah,
big
his
head or
so
nothing.
we
You
have
know what I'm saying?
You know, knock down these walls.
He already got a
and
big
shit.
head.
Yeah.
You saw him fitting in that hat. Y'all
Yeah.
got that big hat. So
Some seams are popping out.
so yeah. Oh, let's see what's up.
So what were the stories I missed with these awesome
No,
stories?
no, they paused. They're waiting for you to come
Oh,
back.
for real? All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know, I'm just fucking with you, dog.
Who is it? Who is it?
No, you missed some good stuff, bro. You missed actually the highlight of the whole thing. Thanks a lot, bro.
He's gonna have to watch, listen to the whole episode.
I think Verse saying he's gonna say a story. And then
We'll
the thing
see,
is, he
we'll
didn't say
see.
the story because you were telling us to bring stories, and you walked away when he was gonna say the story.
Yeah,
So
but you know, I'm gonna listen to it still. It's for the listeners also.
Yeah, no, he said.
But he wants me to hear
pausing
it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Because I don't know if you ever heard his episode. That's a classic episode, bro.
yeah,
Lavell.
Yeah.
Was he
Or
getting-
versus?
Oh, that's
Oh,
my-
was he getting at the Henny?
Nah, did we have any? We probably did. It's been a long time, but
Yeah.
I'm saying he's talking about he beat up a crackhead. He's talking about when he's in New York. You know, he had a couple crazy stories with his ex-girlfriend. Some crazy shit.
Damn, he's like 40
He
though.
had some
you know?
crazy
He has a
stories.
lot of stories. He's old.
He had stories, and then he
Verse is
dropped,
old as
and then
fuck.
he-
Like it is. You
and
know?
then he was, and then he capped it out with some singing, bro.
April 20th, I'm opening up for Danny Lee.
Oh, you heard that? April 20th, Danny Lee.
Danny
that?
Lee,
Oh, yeah.
hit us up. Tickets on sale on Monday.
We're gonna do the plugs at
We're
the
gonna
end.
be.
Yeah, but I still need
it's
to
at the
plug.
Ticketmaster. Danny Lee.
All right, we're gonna do it. We'll do the plugs at the end, but
killer.
let's see the
You
stories.
missed
Let's
a
see.
lot.
Do you have a
Verse.
story?
Eddie, we've been on this
Oh,
for
what
like
do
an
we
hour.
have right now? Cause Tito, we waited.
This
to
nigga
tell
took the
story.
pen with him. This nigga.
Oh
took
yeah,
the
no,
pen
you were
with him.
gonna
said
tell
you had a
tell
story,
a story about
It's good.
a story between you guys. Something
Oh.
like yeah.
You already forgot.
No, I wanted to send a special shout out because they made I believe it was my,
Oh man,
I think it was my 28th.
talking to the mic, dog.
The 28th birthday,
All
I
right.
think was it or no, the 27th. I
Um,
don't know, but
26.
it was in the last 2
25th.
years
Oh, okay.
mhm.
at Prickly Elder. And
dope.
man, everyone was just hand out. They had like 3-4. They made sure Len made sure he had all the hand stocked.
Yeah, it was dope.
And everyone was drinking the hand. And then rare individuals. So they had saying happy birthday to me. It was a little thing. But then rare started doing that happy birthday.
We brought the soul on it. We put the soul
there
on
was
it.
a
It's dope, man.
happy birthday to you. And then boom, it was
Damn,
just
boy.
like, man, it was just solid.
Dope.
So that's just one of those times that was just really awesome. We had
I
a
was
good
telling
one.
Tito how we used to freestyle in the car back at church.
Oh
When
shit.
we was like
Y'all went to the same church?
In the parking lot.
In the parking lot.
Y'all went to the same church?
Yeah.
I know that. Talk
Christian
about
Joy
that.
Center. Shout out to Christian
I've
Joy
seen that.
Center,
I've seen that.
CJC.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I remember. I'm telling you, Versus B. I remember thinking like, damn, this nigga freestyle for real.
Oh, yeah, he's
Just like-
multi-talented, man.
Yeah.
And he's easy on the eyes.
Well, yeah. Double shot of Henny on the rocks, boy. Hey, what up, Darrell? Hey, but speaking of that, me and Peoples were always really close as far as we used to record
Peoples is your Peoples?
with the Darrell Peoples. That's his.
Peoples is your Peoples?
They're brothers, yeah. Well, in the they my peoples, man. We're all peoples. No, but my teacher, because at the time I had been homeless and all kinds of stuff, and then that's when God had got a hold of me, and really tried to, just make his way in helping and aiding, but also teaching me. Yeah. And then, so shout out to Tish Times. She was one of the best theology teachers on a younger level that I ever had.
From that church?
From Christian Joy Center, which is Dr. Michael Brown's church, which is also King Cole's dad.
King Cole, yeah.
Shout out to King Cole.
Josh
what
dad,
up?
King
and
Cole's
I also
dad.
have a new song with King Cole that's coming out. He's got the fucking
Went from spiritual to
Pump
the
It
hood
Up.
real
No,
quick.
but no.
Pump It Up remix or what?
Well, no, he's got the new single, but ours is called "Fuck Loving You," and that's
Performed that one at church.
that one. No, what's crazy is you got to hear it. It's actually really spiritual,
I bet.
but it's almost like the just being so hurt by love sometimes that you almost don't want to love nobody. But that's something that we struggle with all the time,
No doubt.
and so
That's real,
where we learn to love is by recognizing the areas where we don't. But regardless. Shout out to King Cole because he killed that verse. But yeah, CJC, that's the whole flock. Then you got Josh Brown. He's King Cole's little brother. Mm-hmm. So this is legendary. That's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it not to, this is our
We're
story.
CVC 13,
Yeah.
man. Me and
So,
Cela Vista Church. CVC Cela Vista Church.
Cela Vista. I've been to that one
It's a
too.
good church, though.
I love that one. He was on some political stuff a while
Not
back.
when I was there,
What
but it was just, practical,
He's nice. He was
Pragmatic.
Anyways, but we used to record with Prophet. I remember
that's
Darrell
crazy, yeah.
Darrell Peoples. You remember Prophet and all that?
Ricky
And
Roy
then
stuff.
and then so we pretty much all came up together. But he's talking about times when I don't know how we used to come out when we were hanging out outside of the class and stuff.
It was like after church or something
Yeah.
like that. And then
I was in
It
trouble.
was during sometimes, I think, like on Wednesdays, and then we would be like, well, you really rap, then just rap then.
Yeah.
And then I would just
check,
take the
check.
floor
Yeah.
and just start
Been
killing
doing
some
it.
shit.
bow.
But you guys they had their own group. It was still rare individuals, the entire group.
But
I'm
we're the
talking
Dynasty
Andy
then,
C.
probably?
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
It was Jones. It was JB, Darrell,
Damn.
the whole rare, but they were called the Dynasty. They had their first CD out.
I kind of
Everything.
What does that ring a
It
bell?
was fire.
That was when I was a freshman in high school.
Was there like CDs out or something? I feel like
Yeah,
I
we had
saw it.
CDs. There's the
and
covers
I
all
was the
like
only
looking
one who
down
had a
and shit.
CD too. The Universe.
People
joint.
still send us like pictures of it, like on IG, like,
Yeah,
yo,
that's
I
what's
found
up.
this thing.
Like
I just
Rico
know
and
that
his
real quick.
glamour shots. Or
And you know
Yeah, hell
what
yeah.
we used to do on the CDs was print out. They used to have the little stickers, and you
Yeah,
used
yeah,
to put
yeah,
the
yeah.
you put the
That's-
stickers
yeah,
on the
I mean,
thing,
yeah.
and then put the black thing. You would like close it on.
Yeah, you don't have
shit
to
was
take it out
good.
on the table.
That
but
shit
yeah.
was good. Oh, sorry.
All right, let's get back into
But
some.
tell them about that True One party one time.
Oh, well, I just remember this nigga being super fucked up.
Which time?
Verse love, for real, he was done for.
We drank a gallon of Hennessy.
Wow.
Weird.
We
Me
as in
and Pure
him.
Logic and everyone, a couple people.
Everyone else had a sip out of
Richie,
it.
I came there super
Richie
late.
was.
I
you
came
know,
at the end of the
Richie
night, and I just remember he was in the pool at first, just floating around.
He was
talking
somebody's
shit.
floaty.
No,
I
he
was on the floaty.
No, he was,
I on the floaty.
he was basically done. I was like, yo, what's up first? They're like, he's done, bro. Like, he's done. And I would say
Nobody's
something, you
worried
just
that he's in the pool.
and you would just mumble some crazy shit, and everybody would start laughing like this fool. And then you got out the pool, and you laid
Mumble
on some. I
rap
think it was like
before
a
mumble
hammock,
rap.
Yeah.
like some hammock thing. I
And
remember,
just fell
and you
asleep.
would just fell asleep, and it was just hilarious, bro. Yeah,
I think
but the way you was
I
acting was
jumped
like-
in with all my clothes on that time. I used to do that a lot.
See,
That's the.
That was your thing, huh?
Kids, don't
I'm
do
gonna
drugs.
do that a lot in the future.
do
as
drugs,
well.
kid.
Nah, just-
not my black ass.
No, but
Hey, all right. So
black people don't like water.
it's
No, I'm just
damn.
I can see that.
It's
No,
true, though.
what's well, just one more to smack him over the head with. What's another good one?
I don't know.
Hey,
What was one of our best- what was
fucking
one of our
another good
best
one.
performances
Check it out.
that we had together?
No. We're gonna fast forward
Yeah.
only because this guy's goal is to he wants to reach a 2-hour mark. And Hey, but I was giving you props.
Pretty good verse.
You told some dope
phone?
stories.
So I can
He
do
wants
the
us to
Ronnie's out with
freestyle.
you.
That's all.
Alright, so
But
watch. Now.
he's trying to take our money. Nah, that's it.
What money, motherfucker?
It's
You ain't got no money.
I charge 50, 150 a verse. Nah, this is.
So when you're
No, I'm
this
just kidding.
Is, on Instagram,
But
right?
I'm not kidding.
That's
Hit
just,
me up. You will need a
the
feature.
phone.
Oh, you don't want- you want on
$100.
Instagram
Hit
or
your
no?
boy up. Verse.
Yeah, but I'll just add it later.
I'll bless you. Tell me
I
you
got
seen
you.
this on
Alright, so
Sweet
watch.
Jesus Radio.
All right, listeners, you know, we've been telling stories. We're kind of going off on our own trip. You know, bear with us, tripping the shrimp. But understand, some of the two most talented individuals. You know what I'm saying? So y'all are being blessed right now. So, you know, apologies here. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. In other words, you know what I mean?
Damn.
But we can end it because, you know, we got to have the cappellas, man, whether it be bars, singing. That's one of the highlights with Versus episode. I'm not going to lie.
That boy can sing his ass
Like,
off.
hey, I would go back
Really
and listen
can.
to just those parts. Like, I ain't gonna fucking front. Because he just gave like snippets of shit. Like, you know, some covers and then some other shit. Some you know, some originals.
Yeah, that was
so
fun.
that's how we
were drinking Rolling Rock then too.
Were we?
Yeah, we were.
we
swear we
did that
were.
one at Dream Chasers Club.
Bars.
We did. Dream
Yeah.
Chasers Club.
So who want to go first? We're gonna go with Lavell.
Yeah.
Let's see. Whatever bars, whatever you want to do, man. Off the top, written, it don't matter.
Super got them bands, bitch. I'm gonna make this track hot. I'm gonna say my rap shit, and she gonna make that ass drop. But that's just how shit work out. And if you got that dough, then homie might go pull that workout, you know, give you what you heard about. Skirt out. Shorty wanna pull her skirt down and her shirt up, get my back rubbed and my feet rubbed. I mean, you so kind, you so sweet, love, but I'm on the road, you can't keep up. Niggas in the back playing keep up. Get long-winded from the reefer. Running mad laps from the reaper. They the Lord man, he my keeper. I got a daughter, pray that he keep her. Pray that every day in the morning. Kiss my son on the forehead. That'll be working while he's snoring. Gotta prioritize what's the point. Mama said she almost got abortion. Man, thank God she ain't get abortion. That's not such another topic. My spaceship turned to a rocket. That mean I'm ultra speed. Niggas can't clock it. Turn to sauce like a socket. Got more flow than a faucet. Turn your tea party nigga to a mosh pit. I am the one nigga you was not. If you lose like McGregor, say fuck it. New shit cooking in the oven. Can't wait to make niggas sick to their stomach. Maybe I can hire you or something. I like blueberries in my muffins. I'm short to the point, no questions. I want that I want, no objections. I ain't got time for the stressing. I need blessings on blessings on blessings. Look, blessings on blessings on top of that. If I want the spot, I'll be the top of rap. Cause everything I want, I always got that. I go the extra mile and you extra right. I'm a big dog, you a pussycat. Now fly away. Toy taught me a putty tat. Just point to me where the moolah at, and I'm there. You don't go cause you scared. Niggas too unprepared, uneducated, unaware. There's only one in that chair. Look, there's only one in that mirror. Wait, do you like what you're looking at? Or you ashamed of what's looking back? Nigga, tell me where you at. Super still got bands. I'm a one-man band. Look, I can do anything, get a man. Just put that dough in the hand, in advance. And wait, I ain't been over no backwards. I ain't tap that's for you crackers. Did I lose my manners? Did I lose my manners? Yeah, that's all.
That's bars, man. Shit, that's real shit, dog.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
I can't mess with little, yeah,
that's well written shit.
Yes,
dog.
sir.
That's
Yes, sir.
Bars, bro. That's
hey,
real
you
bars. Take
you
notes.
don't know if it was mixed.
Thank you, brother.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, that's
Just
bars,
kidding.
dog
That was
shit.
fire. That was
Appreciate
fire.
that, man. Thank you.
Straight
No,
up flames.
that's you taking time to write shit. Like, let's,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? It's gotta be impeccable.
Yikes.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right.
Blow us
That's
away,
a tough-
verse.
That's a tough act to follow.
I don't know.
We gotta get you singing and rapping, dog. Nigga, this guy's scared, dog. Why you scared?
He ain't
Let's
scared.
see. That was
Nah, I'm fucking.
a hard act to follow.
It is. Look at your eyes, dog.
I'm thinking if I was just gonna be singing, maybe not spitting bars. We should leave the bars to
Why you
him.
get all scared, dog?
Let's see, but
Do you think?
let's see.
Why don't you
Give
drop
us-
that joint you recorded on
Give
the
us a
west side?
medley.
Nobody's heard that shit.
Give us a
Give that
medley,
one.
man. Give us a
one?
medley.
Yeah, that one you recorded, man.
You don't remember that shit. No
Miss you, dog.
I know you remember it.
Give us a medley.
What about now? Did everybody hear now? You like now?
You
The-
pick. You pick.
My nigga.
You know that now joint?
You pick.
There's a. I swear that booty blazing, yeah.
Go ahead, boy.
We in the next phase, hey, yeah. Now that I got you naked, now that I got you raining and straight raining and straight, you ain't complaining. Let's see.
Okay.
That's the warm-up.
I put it in and then take it out. Give a lick and taste with my mouth. Legs and her body be shaking now. All the faces she making now. I put it in and then take it out. With my mouth. Legs and her body be shaking now.
Boy, better sing.
Banking now. I put it in and then take it out. Give a lick and taste with my mouth. Legs and her body be shaking now. All the faces she making now.
Yeah.
Fire.
Let's get it.
Fire. Let me go again.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, oh, Joe knows.
It's gonna be like more some like, just some. When I write, I just am like more therapeutic sometimes, so it's not like some. But let's see if I get this right. I love you, girl, so why ain't you loving me back? I feel like the more that I try, the more you try to get me to react, and my mind off track and off course. And of course, I have remorse of actions done before, but I was young and lost in the sauce. My loss, my bad. Ticked you off. No words to make you mad. I guess I'm childish with 2 children. Why am I trying to act like I got it? And I got no millions. Now I got no feelings, and I got no feeling, but get that feeling back. Like, fuck. I hate that I'm so honest in this music, and yeah, I know that we all try, but we still human, and I got so many chances, but I ruined them, probably falling sorry, hardly called me, need to read the Dalai Lama. How my parents doing, man? I swear I hardly call them. I guess this life I'm living, niggas, probably all my karma. I don't do drama, no, and maybe I should slow down. Remember what you do round comes round, what you do around comes round. Lordy, 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 have your mercy on me. Sometimes this road get blurry, and I cannot see. You think I'm worthy, what do you think? Let's have a shot, sit down, let me pour you a drink, or pour me a shot. Try to disregard reality, sometimes I'm drinking a lot. Throwing a bunch of these thoughts that I had rather not. Thought, damn, I thought I had it under control, guess not. Look, comes back around if you don't know. Young man fighting in his jungle. You get it in your chance, don't you? You get it in your hands, don't you fumble? With vice in advance, just be humble. I humbly express myself, humbly impress myself. Damn sure my presence fell, cause most niggas wanna see you fail. Well, oh well, farewell. I'm hype, I'm chill. I spaz, I lil, skipped out on the bill, and I bell, that bell on the you, that fell on the you, and the whom, make concern, no you concern, what I do, but it's cool, so understandable. I'm so real in the booth, and this is the proof. I'm so real in the booth. I can't conceal what I do, I'm the truth, so I gotta tell the truth. Don't a damn thing move unless Jones make a move. It's all up to you, the path that you choose. Wait, but you better choose the right one. Messed up that strike one, but I get it right, that's striking like thunder and the lightning. Still try and do the right thing, but these wrongs what I rhyme about. So I guess I won't strike out. I'll play no timeout. I'll play when I rhyme now. I'll state when I rhyme now. Talk shit, get a roundhouse to the jaw. I'm a god. I'm a man, but a god. Fuck the law. Fuck you all. Don't need a car. Don't need applause. Just need a car to go zoom. Zoom. Now they playing all my tunes that I wrote in my room. Wow, that's crazy shit. Jones on his Jay-Z shit. Finna sell this album on some Navy shit. Jones on JV on his wavy shit. I'm finna make it. This is my chemical romance. Me and the beat do a slow dance. Making love while we hold hands, exposing all of emotions. You don't try, you get no chance. To be frank, I'm trying to see oceans. You ain't broken. We all just a little broken. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, baby.
So yeah, that's just
Killing them, baby.
That's
what's up.
I ain't done it like acapella in a minute, so like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That, honestly, I can't tell what you
That's
do
gotta be in
sound
the
like
lead of all the
freestyling.
acapellas we've had
Like,
in this
that's
joint,
a-
dog.
that was-
Yeah, that was just like, I'm like, you know what? I could
From
do that
the
here.
core.
For
That's
sure.
bars, but it's also soul.
Yeah, it's like
and personal.
It's just like
shit. Like,
therapeutic.
Feeling,
you
you
know?
can tell it's feeling.
Yeah.
A lot of feeling.
I'm just
Let me
saying,
see,
no
let me
disrespect
let-
to anybody, but that's
let me see,
that's in the lead for all the Sweet Jesus Radio acapellas, dog.
Thank
For
you,
the
I appreciate
OGs,
it.
for the OG, triple OGs. Nah, let me see. Another go round, but some years. Still getting drowned in my tears. Got a brown bottle and pills. My heart's hollow is clear. I'm empty and invented, just mentioning plenty of fears. And hoping the Henny would cheer, but nothing compares. So I stare at where it's unfair. Or really, what is it? I know I ain't finished, but time is diminished and menacing. I can get shit back. I peek him and sit back, but the mirror just shows I'm inferior. I am. Should you fear as a man? Out in the wilderness without willingness to man up and stand up. I feel like I'm giving the hands up. This fuck is so damn tough, but I was raised up as a soldier. And every day we all just getting older. Praying to God and ask why life's so hard, cause every bigger scar's a quicker shot at the liquor ball. I get sadder and madder when it's involved. Why nigga always mad when a bitch involved? Why women only happy when the dick is hard? It's so ridiculous, I'm sicker when I give it thought. Like homesick when I miss New York. Life's a fine bitch like Miss New York. Perfect timing for perfect flaws. Hurting, hiding in perfect falls. The dirt inside me is surface small, so the herb I'm lied in is wrapped in raw. And I don't even know if I'm high anymore, but I know I ain't gonna ask why no more. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? It's kind of funny because I can't see it shine no more.
ahead.
What is life and value more? Sitting at a plummet of people that don't even want to try no more. And what for? Because everybody thinking they savage until the nigga start blasting. All of a sudden you ain't live no more. All of a sudden you ain't live no more. All of a sudden you ain't survive no more. All of a sudden I'm a thrive and draw.
That was fire, bro.
This game ain't changing no time soon. This game, it stays the same. Oh, what it do? This game ain't changing no time soon. This game, it stays the same. The same, what it do?
There you have it.
Woo! That's how we get
What's
it.
the one? Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
That's it. It's over. All right, shit.
That's just
Any
real.
shout outs, thank yous, final words.
Yo, shout out to Pure Logic. Don't forget to follow him at Logical Purity. That's Digital Crates. We're holding it down for Stilo Friedman, Firm Style. 500 South Stanton. Make sure you hit me up. 915-275-9741.
Boom.
Make sure you hit me up. I got graphics. I got studio.
Yeah.
Let's rock.
Lavell.
Man, I got a show April 5th, La Parada. I'm bringing the live band, 501 Texas. Come out, trust me, you don't want to miss that. Shout out to all my crew, rare individuals, all my extended family, everybody watching. Appreciate y'all, everybody listening. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all for having me on here for real. Shout out to El Paso for the shirt. Thank you so much. Like I said, it's the first time I've seen Memento, like with the font like that on the shirt. So it's dope, you know what I'm saying? Neon Desert come out. Just keep your ear, peeled to keep your eyes on Lavell Jones at Instagram because that's like where I do all my business and drop everything. But I'm definitely about to drop. Hopefully the video soon. If Joey, you watching, as soon as Joey's finished editing that video, we dropping that mug.
Shout out to VA, 2 Up, 2 Down.
Thank you for having me, for real.
And
Thank
the
you so
only
much.
thing that we didn't mention that we
Eddie
said we
Boy,
were
Rico.
North, NFC East, dog.
Oh yeah, the NFC's go Eagles, yeah.
Oh.
Because
Eagles, Giants,
Pause.
Tito's a Redskin, and we got
Cowboys. By coincidence,
We about to get the
all
illest-
four of us
we
are
got the-
NFC East
We got
fan.
the
That's
first
crazy.
and
All right.
third round pick for the draft. So
Well, y'all will see us in the Super Bowl again.
we'll build in.
From this couch, of course, but you guys will see us again because
You're okay. That's
my only shout out.
no.
My only shout out is Sun City Home Loans, man, for letting us do this thing. Shout out to my homie
Shout
Tito,
out
my
to
brother.
Joe.
ElPaso.com. Cop the gear. Thanks to all the listeners.
Yep.
This is Sweet Jesus Radio. Thank you for playing.
That's what's up.
Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus Radio.